children, welcome to e-learning class. Myself Kusum Mishra, and today we are going to study chapter 11 of a literature book, Earth Hour.
It is an opportunity for millions of people all around the world to take part in Earth Hour and show their support for climate change. By switching off our lights for 1 hour, we can make a difference in energy consumption and can help to reduce the effect of global warming on this planet. Earth Hour is an initiative to encourage individuals, businesses, and governments around the world to take accountability for their ecological footprints. WWF produced the idea of an open source campaign that would allow communities and organizations to become the part of a global movement to protect our planet. The Worldwide Fund for Nature (WWF) is an international non-government organization founded in 1961 that works in the field of wilderness preservation and the reduction of human impact on the environment. It was formerly named the World Wildlife Fund. But in 1987, the organization changed its name from the World Wildlife Fund to World Wide Fund for Nature. Earth Hour is a movement organized by the World Wide Fund for Nature. The event is held annually, encouraging human beings to turn off non-essential electric lights for 1 hour from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. on a specific day towards the end of March as a symbol of commitment to the planet. It encourages people to reduce energy consumption and adopt sustainable lifestyle to save the planet. Every day we are surrounded by one of the most important inventions of all time, electricity. While it is a force of energy used all over the world, this is due to development and growth that was possible as a result of the production of electricity. Electricity generation is the process of generating electric power from sources of primary energy. About 60% of world's electricity is produced by non-renewable sources, primarily by burning fossil fuels such as coal, natural gas, and oil. The energy production from fossil fuels results to produce harmful gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, methane, etc. It is well known that these emissions affect the environment, our health, and causes changes of the climate. Fossil fuels and global warming are closely associated with each other. The presence of high level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere results in increasing of heat and temperature on the surface of the earth. To meet the demands and protect the environment, as well as creating a sustainable future energy system, is a great challenge. Therefore, Earth are aimed at inspiring individuals to take steps towards reducing the emission of greenhouse gases. First Earth Hour event was held on 31st March 2007 in Sydney, Australia. It inspired Sydneysiders to show their support for climate action. More than 2.2 million people and 2100 organizations participated in the campaign by turning off the lights and other power consuming devices for an hour. 1 hour of darkness resulted in a decrease of 10.2% in energy consumption. It was equivalent to eliminating about 24.9 tons of carbon dioxide emissions from the atmosphere. The hashtag Connect2Earth was launched by WWF with the collaboration of IUCN and Nokia. IUCN, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, is the world's oldest and largest global environmental network. IUCN helps the world to find solutions by supporting scientific researches. The hashtag Connect2Earth is a website that has provided a platform to individuals to express their concern about biodiversity and nature. Earth Hour slogans cover a wide variety of environmental issues. They are not simply limited to Earth Hour itself, rather, they can apply to quite a few ecological and cultural issues that can be brought to everyone's attention on this particular hour. Slogans are an important way to raise awareness of environmental issues. Some of these slogans are Vote Earth 2009, Beyond the Hour 2011, Change Climate Change 2015, Go More Green 2018, and Reduce, Reuse, Change the Way We Live 2019. Earth Hour in India. In 2009, 5 million people across 50 cities in India celebrated Earth Hour. Amir Khan was the first Earth Hour brand ambassador for Earth Hour India. Several corporate and educational organizations collaborated with WWF. The following year, on 27th March 2010, lights at famous locations in India were switched off. Since the first Earth Hour was held, about 188 countries and billions of people have joined and contributed to the cause. Some of the contributions of Earth Hour: WWF Uganda created the world's first Earth Hour forest. More than 250,000 Russians voiced support for better protection of their country's seas and forests. Thousands of wood-saving stoves were distributed to families in Madagascar. Solar-powered lights were installed in 3 villages without electricity in India. Educational programs for schools were launched in Thailand and Taiwan. But this is just the start. WWF launched many more programs to save the environment. Criticism of Earth Hour. As the movement became popular worldwide, some individuals voiced their concern. Some critics point out that the reduction in power consumption during Earth Hour itself is relatively insignificant. Other environmentalists have criticized Earth Hour's focus on individual behavior, where large number of fossil fuel companies are emitting the huge amount of carbon dioxide. The use of candles during Earth Hour was also criticized. Critics said that most candles are made from paraffin, a heavy hydrocarbon derived from crude oil, a fossil fuel. These candles emit an equal amount of carbon dioxide as a fluorescent light bulb. Earth Hour movement was also criticized for being anti-technology and a deceptive symbolic representation of a dark world. But the Earth Hour is not a blackout. It is a voluntary action by its participants to show their commitment to an act of change that benefits the planet. This whole idea of turning off the lights for an hour is really about awareness regarding our planet. It inspires individuals to communicate with their fellow beings and devise solutions for better conservation of the environment beyond Earth hour. At the end, let's know why is the last Saturday of March every year chosen for this event. Because last weekend of March is around the time of the spring and autumn equinoxes in the northern and southern hemispheres respectively, which allows for near coincidental sunset times in both hemispheres, thereby ensuring the greatest visual impact for a global lights out event. I hope all of you get inspired to save our environment. Thank you. Thank you.